riding down the canyon where the cold wind blows, chasing after shadows where the midnight river flows. Dusty trails behind me and the moon's my only friend. I've been running from the law, but I don't know where it ends. The sound of hooves, it echoes in the night. A lone wolf howling beneath the fading light. I can feel the danger as the road bends near, but I won't stop, no, I'll never show my fear. It's the outlaw's ride with a heart full of flame, running from the past, but I'll never change my name. Through the dust and the storm, I'll ride till the end. An outlaw's ride with the wind as my friend. The sheriff's got a bounty on my wild soul, but I'd rather die free than be taking control. Out here in the desert, there's no place like home, where the earth meets the sky and the coyotes roam. My pistol's cold, but my spirit's alive, as I ride through the night just to survive. I've seen the highs and I've tasted the lows, but this outlaw's ride is the only life I know. It's the outlaw's ride with a heart full of flame, running from the past, but I'll never change my name. Through the dust and the storm, I'll ride till the end. An outlaw's ride with the wind as my friend. When the sunrise hits and the world feels still, I'll find my peace on some distant hill. But until that day, I'll keep on the run, a cowboy forever under the same sun. The stars on my blanket, the sky's my guide. I'll keep on riding with no place to hide. No regrets, no turning back. This outlaw's ride is all I've ever lacked. It's the outlaw's ride with a heart full of flame, running from the past, but I'll never change my name. Through the dust and the storm, I'll ride till the end. An outlaw's ride with the wind as my friend. So when you hear the thunder, see the dust rise, that's the outlaw riding under open skies. Never looking back, always seeking the unknown. An outlaw's ride forever on my own.
The sun is sinking low behind the hill, dust trails rising from the wind that's still. I've been riding for hours, just me and my horse, chasing a dream that I can't quite endorse. The prairie's wide and the stars are near, but the shadows of the past are all I fear. With every step I feel the weight of time, A cowboy's life is a mountain to climb. Beneath the western skies where the coyotes roam, I'll be riding alone, always searching for home. With a heart full of sorrow and eyes on the sky, I'm just a cowboy beneath the western sky. The wind whispers secrets of days gone by, of old saloons and the sound of a goodbye. My boots are worn, but my spirit's strong. I've been on this trail just searching for where I belong. The fire burns low as the night draws near, but there's a peace that comes with the fear. I think of the ones I've left behind, but the road keeps calling me, pulling me in kind. Beneath the western skies where the coyotes roam, I'll be riding alone, always searching for home. With a heart full of sorrow and eyes on the sky, I'm just a cowboy beneath the western sky. And when the morning breaks and the sun shines bright, I'll ride once more through the dawning light. The past may haunt me, but I'll never fall. The cowboy spirit answers the call. The trails grow colder, but my heart stays warm in the arms of the land away from the storm. The world may change, but the cowboy remains, riding through the dust in the wind and the rain. Beneath the western skies where the coyotes roam, I'll be riding alone, always searching for home. With a heart full of sorrow and eyes on the sky, I'm just a cowboy beneath the western sky. So when the stars rise high and the firelight fades, I'll still be riding through the old dusty blaze. A cowboy's life is never done, forever under the western sun.
The sun is burning low high in the hill. The dust is settling as the night grows still. I've been riding all day with the weight of the years, tired eyes looking through the haze of my tears. The horses are tired, but they'll follow my lead. I'm searching for something that I just can't achieve. The road is long and the end's not near, but this cowboy's heart still holds on to the fear. It's the last ride to sundown, and I'm riding alone, chasing a memory but the ghost still remains of love lost and battles fought in the rain. I've heard the whispers, I've seen the fight, but I'll keep riding through the long dark night. The whiskey's run dry, but the fire still burns. I paid my dues, now it's my turn to find some peace before I fall. But the cowboy's life always answers the call. It's the last ride to sundown, and I'm riding alone, chasing a memory where the winds have blown through the mountains and valleys with no place to hide. I'll keep riding till the last of the light fades on the other side. Climbing high and the stars are cold. I'm searching for the stories that I've never been told. But every road I travel just brings me back to the same old dust on the same old track. So I'll ride for the sunset with the wind in my hair, with a heart full of memories and a soul laid bare. The past may be gone, but I'll carry the sound of the saddle that creaks and the hooves that pound. It's the last ride to sundown, and I'm and the night winds call, I'll keep riding, that's the cowboy's fall. The last ride to sundown, where the road ends, a cowboy's journey on the wind that bends. Out on the prairie where the wind is wild, rides a weary cowboy with a heart beguiled. His boots are worn and his hat's askew. He's searching for a place where the sky is blue. The sun sets low on the horizon's edge, but there's no peace at the end of this ledge. The stars above don't shine so bright when you're riding alone through the endless night. We're riders in the dust, we keep moving on, chasing a dream where the night's never gone. Through the valleys and the hills, we're forever free. Riders in the dust, just the road and me. The cattle are lowing in the distant hills, while the cowboy's thoughts are quiet and still. His past is a shadow he can't outrun, but he keeps on riding under the same sun. Every town he's passed has left a scar, but the road's his home, whether near or far. He's been to hell and back through storm and rain. Now he rides again with no thought of pain. We're riders in the dust, we keep moving on, chasing a dream where the night's never gone. Through the valleys and the hills, we're forever free. Riders in the dust, just the road and me. And the cow needs call, and the fire burns low. The wind's a friend that will never let go. Through the storms and the quiet nights, we ride together under the same skies. The cowboy's eyes are tired and worn, but his heart is strong as he faces the morn. He'll never stop riding, never turn back, chasing the sunset down a never-ending track. The world's too wide to settle down, and the stars will guide him wherever he's bound. He'll be a rider till his last breath through, in the dust under skies so blue. We're riders in the dust, we keep moving on, chasing a dream where the night's never gone. Through the valleys and the hills, we're forever free. Riders in the dust, just the road and me. So when the dust settles and the world goes still, the cowboy's ride will be over the hill. But until that day, he'll keep moving on, a rider in the dust, always chasing the dawn. Out where the mountains meet the open plains, I ride alone through the wind and rain. The sun is setting, but my heart don't rest. A cowboy's life is a life of tests. The prairie calls with a voice so wide, but there's a part of me I can't leave behind. I'm searching for something, I don't know what, riding these trails with the past I've got. I'm chasing the horizon where the stars collide, riding through the storm with no place to hide. The road's been long, but I'm feeling strong, chasing the horizon where I belong. The fire burns low, but the night still roams. I got no place left, but the road's my home.
I've seen the rivers and I've crossed the sands, but I'm always running from where I stand. The wind whispers secrets of the old days past, but a cowboy's life moves way too fast. I'm searching for freedom, or maybe peace, but it's hard to find in the land of the beast. I'm chasing the horizon where the stars collide, riding through the storm with no place to hide. The road's been long, but I'm feeling strong, chasing the horizon where I belong. The moon's up high and the coyotes cry, but I can't stop riding no matter how hard I try. Through the hills and the valleys, the night is wide. I'll chase the horizon with the wind as my guide. The cattle are lowing and the sky's turning black, but I keep moving, I ain't turning back. Every town I've seen is just a ghost in the rain, but I'll keep riding, never feeling the pain. I've had my share of heartache and loss, but the cowboy's heart is made of tough gloss. I'll ride till the end with no place to call home, just a cowboy in the open road all alone. I'm chasing the horizon where the stars collide, riding through the storm with no place to hide. The road's been long, but I'm feeling strong, chasing the horizon where I belong. So when the day breaks and the sun comes up, I'll still be riding with my old crack cup, chasing the horizon till the road's all gone. A cowboy's ride, forever rolling on.
Out where the horizon kisses the sky, I ride alone with no reason why. The wind it howls and the road's so long, but I keep moving, keep singing my song. The stars above are my only guide as I search for peace on this endless ride. The dust it settles, but my heart won't rest. A cowboy's life is a life of tests. Riding down this trail of the heart, where the road begins and where it'll start. Through the dust and the rain, I'll always ride
chasing the sun on the other side. The old town's behind me, but the ghosts stay near, of faces I loved and those I fear. I've seen it all and I felt the pain, but I ride again through the wind and rain. The cattle are lowing, the prairie is wide, but the cowboy's heart won't be satisfied. I'll keep on searching till I find my way on this lonely trail at the break of day. Riding down this trail of the heart, where the road begins and where it'll start. Through the dust and the rain, I'll always ride, chasing the sun on the other side. The fire burns low and the coyotes call, but the cowboy knows that he's bound to fall. But the stars above and the moon so bright will guide me home through the darkest night. The past is a shadow I can't outrun, but the road is the only place I'll find the sun. I've crossed the rivers and I've climbed the hills, but I'm still searching for a love that heals. I ride for the sunrise and the western sky. I ride for the freedom that never says goodbye. The trail may be long, but I'll ride until I find the peace that I've always held still. Riding down this trail of the heart, where the road begins and where it'll start. Through the dust and the rain, I'll always ride, chasing the sun on the other side. So when the journey's over and the night is gone, I'll ride through the hills, still searching on. Riding down this trail of the heart, always moving, never depart. Rode into the sunrise with my heart full of dust, chasing down the horizon where the land meets the rust. The old horse beneath me knows the way I feel. A cowboy's life is a fate that's real. The wind is my companion, the stars light my trail. Every step I take is a wind-blown tale. The prairie's calling me, but I can't stay long. I'm a rider of the wild wind, and I'm always moving on. I'm a rider of the wild wind, through the storm and the sky, with the dust in my boots and the stars in my eyes. I'll ride till the dawn breaks, I'll ride till I'm free. A cowboy forever, chasing what I can't see. The town's just a memory, a ghost in the past. I left behind the life that never seemed to last. The faces I loved, they fade in the night. But I'll keep riding, I'll keep searching for light. The cattle are calling and the trail's turning cold, but a cowboy spirit never grows old. I'll follow the road till the end of my days, through the storms and the heat, in a million ways. I'm a rider of the wild wind, through the storm and the sky, with the dust in my boots and the stars in my eyes. I'll ride till the dawn breaks, I'll ride till I'm free. A cowboy forever, chasing what I can't see. The coyotes are howling, the fire burns bright, but I keep riding deep into the night. The moonlight's my lantern, the road is my friend. I'll keep riding forever, no need to pretend. I've crossed the rivers, I've climbed the hills, but the cowboy's heart always thirsts for the thrill. Through the endless deserts where the cactus grow, I'll ride through the darkness where the cold winds blow. The world keeps turning, but I stay the same, chasing down a shadow or an empty name. The only thing I trust is the horse I ride, and the wild, wild wind that guides me inside. I'm a rider of the wild wind, through the storm and the sky, with the dust in my boots and the stars in my eyes. I'll ride till the dawn breaks, I'll ride till I'm free. A cowboy forever, chasing what I can't see. So if you see a rider with his hat low and wide, know that he's searching for peace on the other side. He's a rider of the wild wind, with no place to call home, chasing down the sunset, never riding alone. riding through the morning as the stars fade away. The sun just rising on another day. The wind is whispering, carrying me along. I'm a wanderer of the West, and I'm always moving on. The dust on my boots tells the stories I've told, of battles I've fought and the hearts I've sold. I've crossed rivers wide, I've climbed the hills, but I keep riding west, where the air is still. I'm a wanderer of the West, riding on the wind, chasing all my dreams where the road will bend. Through the storms and the drought, I'll never rest. I'll keep moving, a wanderer of the West. The fire's burning low, but my heart is wide. I left my home behind, just the road and the sky. The stars guide my path as I ride through the night. A cowboy spirit, always searching for light. The towns I've passed, they've come and gone, but I'll keep riding, I'll keep moving on. With every mile, I feel more alive. A wanderer of the West, just me and my ride. I'm a wanderer of the West, riding on the wind, chasing all my dreams where the road will bend. Through the storms and the drought, I'll never rest. I'll keep moving, a wanderer of the West. And when the day fades and the coyotes sing, I'll be riding on under the moon's soft wing. No chains will hold me, no past to bind, just the open range and the peace I'll find. The cattle are lowing, and the prairie is wide. There's a restlessness I just can't hide. I've seen it all, and I've paid the price, but the cowboy's heart is a roll of the dice. So I ride with the wind, and I ride with the sun. The West is my home, and the road's never done. I'll keep moving till I'm lost in the dust, a wanderer of the West, doing what I must. I'm a wanderer of the West, riding on the wind, chasing all my dreams where the road will bend. Through the storms and the drought, I'll never rest. I'll keep moving, a wanderer of the West. So when the day comes and the road's all gone, I'll still be riding on the wind all alone. A wanderer of the West, riding free, chasing my dreams, just a cowboy you'll see. desert meets the sky, I saddle up and I say goodbye. The wind is calling, but I can't stay, riding through the night where the wild hearts play. The cattle low, but my thoughts run deep. I've lost the ones I loved and I can't sleep. The stars above are my only guide as I ride alone with nowhere to hide. I'm riding through the night, through the dust and the rain, chasing all my dreams down the long dark lane. The open range calls me, I'll never be tame. I'm just a cowboy with no one to blame. The old town's behind me and the past fades slow. I've crossed the rivers, I've walked the snow, but the road's still calling and the trails never end. I'm searching for something that I can't defend. The campfire's flickering, but my heart's still cold. I've seen the good and I've seen the bold, but I'm just a cowboy trying to find my way, riding till the dawn breaks the dark of day. I'm riding through the night, through the dust and the rain, chasing all my dreams down the long dark lane. The open range calls me, I'll never be tame. I'm just a cowboy with no one to blame. The wind whispers secrets of the days gone by, of a love I lost and a tear in my eye. But I ride for the freedom that I never knew, under the sky with the stars shining through. I've seen the valleys and the mountain peaks. I've lived the life that no one speaks. With the thunder rolling and the lightning strikes, I'll keep riding through the wild, endless nights. The moon above is my only friend, but the road keeps calling, it will never end. So I'll keep riding with my heart in the past, chasing the horizon, I'm free at last. I'm riding through the night, through the dust and the rain, chasing all my dreams down the long dark lane. The open range calls me, I'll never be tame. I'm just a cowboy with no one to blame. So when you see a rider on the wind that blows, morning sun's rising, but I've been away, riding through the silence with the path I take. The saddle's worn, but it's all I've got, and the road's long ahead with no place to stop. The cattle are lowing, but the trails run dry. I'm searching for something, I don't know why. The dust is thick and the wind cuts deep, but a cowboy's promise is one he keeps. I'm riding down the trail to nowhere, with a heart full of dreams and a soul to bear. The horizon's far, but I'll ride through the storm, chasing the unknown, where the wild winds are born. The nights are colder as the stars fade away, but I keep moving, never looking back to yesterday. I've crossed the rivers, I've walked through the rain, but the open road keeps calling my name. The fire's burning, but my soul feels the chill. I'm searching for peace, but I'm riding still. The past is a shadow, it never leaves, but I'll keep moving till my heart believes. I'm riding down the trail to nowhere, with a heart full of dreams and a soul to bear. The horizon's far, but I'll ride through the storm, chasing the unknown, where the wild winds are born. And the coyotes sing their mournful song as I ride through the night, I'm never wrong. The road's my friend, but the journey's long, but I'll ride till the stars fade and the night is gone. The wind's my compass, the moon's my guide, and the cowboy's heart is the one I ride. Through the valleys and hills I'll never rest, I'm on a trail to nowhere, doing my best. The town's long gone, but the spirit remains. A cowboy's life is like the weather, untamed. So I'll keep riding until I find the place where I can lay my burdens down and rest my race. I'm riding down the trail to nowhere, with a heart full of dreams and a soul to bear. The horizon's far, but I'll ride through the storm, chasing the unknown, where the wild winds are born. So when the dust settles and the sun begins to set, I'll keep riding with no regrets. On the trail to nowhere I'll ride alone. A cowboy's journey is never fully known.